This brief video outlines everything you need to know to fulfill the prep requirement in General Introductory Psychology. Okay, so we're back in Blackboard and we're back at our announcements page. And again, we're interested in the left-hand sidebar. You'll see the links to the prep and department assessment pages. We'll start by clicking on the prep requirement link, which takes you to this page where, among other things, you learn that PREP stands for the Psychological Research Experience Program. Clever, huh? Don't you love acronyms? Well, this page also gives you a brief explanation of PREP, the PREP deadline, and contact information for the undergraduate coordinator who manages the PREP program for our department. Scroll down the page and you'll also see some important links. The first link takes us to a page where we can get an explanation of the PREP credit options. You should click on that link first. It will take you to this page where you'll find a PDF document that explains the options for earning PREP credit. You should save that PDF to your computer or print it out and read it. I won't go into great detail here, but there are basically two options. You may participate in research studies in the psychology department, or there's an alternative written exercise. The written exercise option is not lengthy or difficult. I'll show it to you in a second. First, let's get some details on research participation. We're back on our links on the PREP Blackboard page, and you see a link labeled Research Study Participation. Click on that link and it takes you to this page. The research participation option is explained at the top, and scrolling down you'll see 3 links related to research study participation. Click on the link labeled Research Study Participation Instructions. Once again, there's a document rendered in glorious PDF form that explains absolutely everything you need to know and do. Save or print out this document and read it, then simply follow the instructions. Basically, these instructions are going to explain how to register on the PREP website, which enrolls you for participation in research studies. We're back where we started with our PREP links, and the second link will take you to the AUM PREP website. Click on that link and you'll find yourself staring at this web page. There's nothing intimidating about it. Go to the right-hand side of the screen and click the Request Account button where you'll be prompted to enter a username and password. You should use your AUM email address as your username and then establish appropriate password so you can log into the PREP site. One last thing about research participation. If you're 18 years old or older, you may legally consent to participate in research experiments. Say one of the psychologists up here wants to excise part of your brain in an experiment. The law says that as long as you're 18 years old, you can agree to that without asking your parents' permission. I know, being an adult is great, right? If you're not yet 18, then you must get a parent or guardian to sign the consent form before we can get our hands on you. Sadly, some parents don't share our idea of a good time, but that's the law. But if you have the right kind of parents, simply click on this link and it will take you to the parental consent form. Print it out, get a parent or guardian to sign it, bring it with you to the experiment, and we are all good to go. Okay, maybe the research participation doesn't appeal to you, or maybe you don't have time to do that. So let me explain the alternative writing assignment, the research paper option. If you go back to our PREP links, the third link is the research paper option. Click on that link and you will be carried off to this page. Once again, at the top you get a little introduction to the research paper option. Scroll down and you'll find all the links that you need. I'll walk you through each one briefly. I'll say this about the written exercise option. Professors don't have to get anyone's permission to make students write papers. Hey, simmer down. Okay, back to business. The top link takes you to the instruction page where you will find, wait for it, a PDF. Download it, read it, tape it to your refrigerator. The second link takes you to the prep website where you have to enroll yourself if you're going to do the paper option. There's no need to explain all those steps again, but you might be asking, why must I do this if I'm not participating in experiments? Simple. This is how the undergraduate coordinator informs me that you've completed the writing assignment. That way, I can be sure to give you credit for doing the work. Back again to the links. The third link is entitled Article Abstracts and Questions. Click on it, and what do you know? There's some PDFs. There's a PDF file associated with every article option. You will pick 2 articles and write brief papers answering the questions that are on these PDF documents. So where are these articles? I'm glad you asked. Just go back to the links page, and the last of our links is a folder labeled Research Articles. Click on that link and it takes you to this page, which has 6 links. Each of these links takes you to a different article. These links are for the first 2 articles. Now you only have to write up 2 articles, but there are 6 choices. The topics are interesting. This one is about substance use by college students, something that doesn't happen at AUM. And this one has to do with sleeping and dreaming, something that does happen at AUM, and I know it does because I've seen students do it sometimes in classes. Okay, let's recap all that. You must earn 2 prep credits. These credits may be earned either by research participation or by the alternate writing assignment. Whichever you choose, you must register on the prep website so that your instructor will be notified that you've earned the credits. If you do the papers, you will submit them through turnitin.com. So do not plagiarize, copy, cut and paste, whatever you call it. Just don't do it. Turnitin is very smart and will catch you. Plagiarism means no credit for the assignment. Finally, the prep assignment has a drop-dead deadline. If it isn't completed on time, there's no option for making it up. The individual instructors do not control this, so appealing to us when it's too late won't fix things. Our advice is to take care of this as soon as possible.
Get her done.
Thank you, Larry. I couldn't have said it better myself. Okay, you should be up to speed on how to earn the prep credits, but if you still have questions, contact your General Introductory Psychology instructor. Thanks for watching.